All right, guys. I'm a little nervous for today's show. The 12 days of best ball are continuing. We will give an underdog hat away if I'm capable, if I have not, passed out from heat, because my buddy Sal Stefanile has made us enter into a best ball draft where we're going to eat these hot ghost pepper chips. And Sal will explain the premise of the show after the jump. I am legitimately terrified. I will post the link to draft with us. It is the 12 Days of Best Ball, sponsored by Underdog Fantasy, and I'm about to cry on stream.
Bro, I'm telling you, hop in these drafts when these idiot streamers are trying to draft and talk to the chat at the same time. It's so plus EV, bro.
Oh no, I think I accidentally just took Kenyon Drake and Josh Jacobs. What do we call that? A no-no.
No way, you don't have to set your lineup. That's incredible. And recently eclipsed 23%, and I'd much prefer it to be in the more 21 to 22% range.
Sal, you dirty dog. How we doing?
We made it.
We made it.
I'm doing good now. I'm going to be doing horrible in about 5 minutes when we kick this thing off.
Yeah, why don't you first of all, if you guys don't know Sal is my very good friend in the fantasy space. The very first time I did non-man's fantasy football content, it was because Sal messaged me and he's like, "Hey, do you want to make some videos for 4 for 4? I have a show idea. I think you'd be good at it. Let's work on it." And that was the turnover, a very fun show I worked on. I think that was 2017, Sal. So like so many people, I owe a lot of thanks and gratitude for how kind and generous you have been to me over the years. So I appreciate that, Sal.
I mean, I guess I wasn't kind enough because I still haven't gotten an invite on the randomizer show.
Sal, this is literally more intense than the randomizer show.
Look,
I mean,
I have my raffle ticket right here.
Yes. Sal, of course, a patron of the randomizer boxes, which, by the way, I do have a flash sale going on those today in anticipation for the Evan Silva show tonight. The link is down in the show notes. If you use promo code Big Dog, all one word, Big Dog, you can get $15 off on your randomizer box. Sal, can you vouch for the randomizer boxes?
Oh, yeah. Me and Daisy loved the randomizer box. Like I said, she had a hat. She had an arm sleeve, pillow. There's a coaster that she uses as her own little mini frisbee. It's fantastic. I would literally buy like 4 or 5 of them if shipping didn't cost me like $7,000.
Yeah, the Canadian shipping got us there a little bit, but appreciate your support. But I feel like I just wanted to get all the nice things out of the way now because I'm going to be very
you're gonna be
angry.
Cursing me in like
yeah,
10
so
minutes.
tell people why I had bought these ghost pepper chips, and you will notice I did already take a bite of one the other day to try.
Look how red they are.
Oh, tell the people what's going on. What's going on, Sal?
For people that don't know about these chips, they're by a company, Paqui. They have this thing they call the one chip challenge. It's like you pay $10 for this huge ass chip that comes in a box in the shape of a coffin, and it's made with the ghost peppers and Carolina Reaper peppers. And if you take like one bite of it, like your intestines are literally ruined for the rest of your life and you're crying. And I love spicy foods and I love hot food, but I also like to pretend that I can handle the heat, but I can't. I am the biggest baby. I'm just a dummy that likes doing stupid stuff.
Yeah. I tried one. It was incredibly hot, but I legitimately only did one. Now tell the people the premise here, because I just shared a link in the chat for a 12-man draft. I can tweet it out as well if we need. But the premise, Sal, I believe, is for each round we're eating a chip.
We're going to eat at least, my original thought process was for every round, we would eat a corresponding number of chips. So round 1, we would eat 1 chip. Round 2, we would eat 2 chips. But you told me you're going to tap out after 4 rounds. So we have to axe that idea. So if we can get like 1 or 2 chips per pick, I think that would be considered a success. I don't think we're going to be able to do that, but we can at least try for the people watching. And then we're going to do like an actual underdog draft where we draft only underdogs, so we're only drafting backup players.
So this is the thing. There should generally, Sal, the reward of completing the chip per round generally means you get to pick whoever you want. So you're telling me I need to get the punishment of eating the chip and I still have to draft a backup player. That's what you're telling me.
But like, just saying, we've been drafting backup players all off season, haven't we?
It's
How
true.
many times did you end a draft and you had Kirk Cousins as your quarterback. You're prepared for this.
You're right. I mean, I've done a lot of randomizer streams. I'm used to drafting bad teams, but I just want to make sure I understand the premise. One chip for each corresponding round, and what's the punishment when we back out? Because we're still just drafting underdog players.
Do we need more punishments on top of this?
This is what I think. I think if we complete the challenge, we get to draft best player available. When we tap out, that's when we have to start drafting the underdogs as our punishment. The reward for completing the chip per round is getting to pick the best player.
I mean, I think honestly, the reward is just getting to hang out for the next 45 minutes. Like, where's the fun in drafting Alvin Kamara first overall?
I know, but Sal, if there's no consequence if the consequence is the same thing throughout, then there's no incentive to keep doing the chip. So you got to motivate me to keep wanting to make the best possible team, Sal.
Okay, I'll give you this. Let's play off the 4-for-4 theme. If you can make it through 4 chips, you eat a whole 4 chips, then we can start doing best player available.
Okay, so then what are we doing the first round?
Then we're just drafting the backups that I like the most.
Okay. I think we need one more. I'm posting the link. This is just a private 12-man. Sal and I are going to end up drafting a funky team. So there's your rake paid. And it's just a $3 private 12-man. So hop in there, join. The link is not working for you? What are you talking about? The link should be good. It's worked for everyone else.
Every other person.
I'm going to post this in the Discord as well.
Is that Lou Dog Sports, Lou Sherman?
Sal, you might have to hop in this.
Do we still need one more person?
Yeah, let's see. How many do we need here? Oh, one more.
Did you tweet it out yet?
Yeah, I did. Okay, it filled. All right, Sal. So are we eating our first chip right now?
All right, are we on how about once we're on the clock?
Okay, so we're at 105 here.
Okay. So cue up Kylan Granson.
Okay. This is also going from this is going to be messy too with these.
Oh God, I know. I have paper towels. I got hand sanitizer. I got water. I'm prepared for this.
I need an intern to do my cue so I can just focus on.
Make sure you wipe your fingertips and not get it on your computer, on your keyboard, on your face, on your eyes, because it will sting.
So I'm gonna clarify this once more, Sal.
Okay.
I have to eat a chip. And whether I eat a chip or not, we have to take Kyle Granson.
We have to. I mean, I saw a draft where Logan Thomas went first overall. Kylan Granson is this year's Logan Thomas.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that no matter what I do with the chip, Kyle Granson is on this team.
After that, I'll be happy. We can draft whoever you want.
Okay.
But to be fair, I do have a list of about 200 backup players.
Good. I hope we exhaust this list here.
So do you want to start doing it soon? We're 105.
I think right? I think we can do it. Whenever leading up to our pick. All right. Okay. Here's the first. Ready? Yeah.
Cheers. See, that wasn't so bad, was it? Or are you ready to give up?
It tricks you, right? Because they have the same kind of texture as like a Dorito. Mm-hmm. And so you're like, oh, I'm eating a Dorito. And then it's, oh no, we're not eating a Dorito. We are eating a ghost pepper that is setting our mouth on fire. I'm okay through one. I am okay. I'm not dying. I'm hurting, but I'm not dying. But I am very, very scared of what's to come.
Right, so there is a backstory behind Kylan Granson. He's just not some random player. Because I produce Best Ball Live with James Coe on 4for4's YouTube channel, where we do underdog drafts. And one week we had Danny Kelly on the show, and it was like round 17 or round 18, and they needed a tight end, and they didn't really know who to pick there. And Danny's like, "Well, let's look at the player list." And James is scrolling, and then all of a sudden, Kylan Granson's name pops up. And Danny Kelly went so big, bug-eyed. He's like, "Oh, Kylan Granson." And we're like, "Who the hell is Kylan Granson?" And he's like, "Well, apparently Frank Reich loves him." And now this whole off season, like every day, I just see positive beat reporter news on Kylan Grant. Like he's going to be the featured pass catching tight end.
Yeah, the buzz is good. I think Pat actually sent me a DM the other day where he's like, dude, I think Granson's on our radar, needs to be on our radar. So there you have it. Pat Corain approved, Sal approved, Kylan Granson. Who are we queuing up for the second round?
All right, so I was going to dub our strategy spicy structural drafting. So now we have our tight end one out of the way. I've been doing a lot of bully tight ends.
Yeah.
In Underdog this offseason. So maybe we can get our second tight end out of the way, then we kind of focus on the other positions. What do you think about that?
Yeah, Sal, I'm just giving in. I'm going to lose my willpower to even argue. So just whatever you say, I'm going to do.
All right, how about I throw out some names at you, and then if there's anyone that intrigues you, we can lean that direction.
Okay.
All right, so I have Donald Parham. I feel like
Parham.
Everyone loves him. Juwan Johnson, but I think he's still listed as a receiver on here, so we have to remove him. And then Jacob Harris. And then he's a receiver too. Is he? Okay, I haven't drafted him
on here. Sal, but real quick, since we're almost on the clock, 2 chips?
2 chips, let's do it.
The first few bites are awesome. You're like, I never eat chips. Other than I'll have tortilla chips with guac, but I don't ever have Doritos, Cheetos, all that good stuff. So this feels like a treat. And then I quickly realize it is not a treat. This is death.
Well, you can tell by my body type that I've been an avid chip eater over the years.
Yeah, I know everyone with their milk hacks. But I've already tasted. I prefer water. I'm not drinking a fucking gallon of milk right now. So just
I got some unsweetened vanilla almond breeze. Okay, so we had our 2 chips. Remember, if we make it through the first 4 rounds and you eat 3 chips next round, 4 chips a round after that, we can go back to best player available.
So I just had something happen where the first 2 chips, the one in the first part of this second round, I just kind of felt it in my mouth, my tongue, and I was like, I could live with that. This most recent one I feel in the back of my throat. The back of my throat is now on fire. And I'm terrified.
So 2 more rounds of this to go through, Pete. I mean, you could have said no when I suggested this.
Sal, it's really hard to say no to you. You're a very nice guy. You've been really nice to me over the years.
I'm reading through some of these comments. Johnny, I do not eat these during Monday Night Football. I can only do this like once every like 2 months or so. They're just that spicy. And then, I was just going to say to PayPal my money DFS. Yes, I did see that episode. It was fantastic.
Lots of people have tried to doubt me when I do these things early in the day. I remember last year we had the drunk Swolecast episode. They didn't think I would make it to the evening. I did. I always rally. I already feel like fuck.
So we are on the clock here, and to stay with our true backup theme, Justin Fields, because he technically is a backup, but we might be able to win week 1 if they decide to bench Andy Dalton at halftime.
I like this. This feels like a hack. I mean, we're drafting all the good backups right now.
Oh, and that's the thing. Like, if we get to these backups now, we don't have to worry about getting sniped on AJ Dillon, Jamal Williams, like round 8 or 9.
1. Two. 3.
Now, are you picking the least spiciest chips you can find?
I'm not even looking. I don't know how would I know which chips are less spicy than others. Fuck.
You have to find the one with the least amount of spice on it.
All right, let's do this underdog hat giveaway before I'm incapacitated.
Now, is this one of those like cool Club Top Shot color hats?
It is. Link in the chat. Yesterday, Yesterday. No, I hate it when I get in the back of my throat. I feel like I'm doing fine, and then it's in the back of my throat.
I just love that you have like an actual gallon of water.
Yeah, I'm not messing around, Sal. Fill out the form. Yesterday, some people were trying to fill it out twice. That made me very angry. I removed all of your entries. Don't try to game the system, especially when I'm hurting.
Are guests on the show allowed to fill out the form? Because that's a pretty sweet looking hat.
Yes, you are, Sal.
Okay. You ready? This is going to be the opportunity you have to not eat a whole bunch of chips for the rest of the show.
What's my opportunity?
Remember, if you eat 4,
if I eat 4,
then we can go to best player available.
Oh, thank God.
I'm playing on that 4 for 4 theme.
This is rough. Got the 3 to 4 leap is bad.
It honestly is. Once you get past like the 2 chip mark. Do you watch Hot Ones?
I've seen one. I'm familiar with the premise of the show.
Have you seen when they do the 1 chip challenge? Okay, everybody, I'm going to be taking over hosting duties for the rest of the show while Pete recovers. I did see Eric in the chat wondering if he should take over for you on randomizer tonight. I don't think that's a bad idea, Eric, for you to be prepared.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna cry. I'm honestly gonna cry. We're on the clock, Sal. Who are we taking?
I want to stick with our spicy structural drafting and get quarterback out of the way.
Okay.
So I want you
say it.
Trey Lance.
Okay. I don't know if you heard, but he has a chip in his finger.
Yeah, that plays with our theme. He's going to be the spirit animal of the squad.
Oh my God. It's like, it's not even like the spice. I feel like my whole head, I feel like I almost just took a massive bong rip and I'm just feeling lightheaded, like I've entered a different plane of existence.
So when you told your wife that you're going to be doing this, what did she say to you?
She tried one of the chips. Nothing really phases her anymore. She didn't show much concern. She probably should have showed more concern. The name of these chips are Paqui, and I have an extra bag here. Next person who buys a randomizer box, I'll put this in your box.
Well, I remember when I did the hot takes draft last year with our good buddy Rich Rebar, where we ate hot wings during the entire draft, and you were in the comment section saying, "I'm so glad that's not me on there." Well, the tables have turned. I feel though like we should get some sort of sponsorship deal out of this. Like, hey, Paqui, if you're watching, at least give us a free 1 chip challenge chip.
Well, did you see Dude Wipes was in our mentions?
Dude Wipes, it will never miss an opportunity.
Not like this, Cooter. I don't want you to see me like this, Cooter. Turn off the stream.
All right. So
Sal,
yeah.
I feel like I want to cry. I feel like I want to throw up. I feel like I want to pour this entire bottle of water on me. We're on the clock. What's going on?
Okay, so we can go to best player available now. So this is your expertise because you're like Mr. Underdog and you know who the good players are. I only know who the bad players are. So we have 2 quarterbacks. We have 2 tight ends. We have to stick with our spicy structural drafting. So I'm feeling running back, receiver.
Okay, let's take a little back.
But you still have to eat at least 1 chip per round. Don't forget that.
I now feel like I legitimately feel like I have to throw up. It's this weird thing where like it's honestly not the spice itself. The spice isn't the overwhelming sensation. It's like it's entered every other pore of my body. And it's setting off alarm bells. It's like you want to throw up, you want to cry, I just every sensation you don't want to feel, I'm feeling right now.
Do you have tears coming out of your eyes?
Yes.
Okay. That's good. That means you're actually eating the chips.
I have to go spit. I have to go spit.
Right,
I'm not
right.
throwing up. I need to spit.
All right, everybody, welcome to the Not Randomizer Draft Show with your host, your pal, your buddy, Sal. How's everybody doing there? Type in the comments if you think Pete has been doing a good job so far, or if you think he's a coward and should eat more chips.
Are you in any pain at all?
I am feeling a little bit of spice on the tongue, but other than that, no.
Phil, this is like asking Mrs. Lincoln how the play was. I mean, come on. All right, you said I have to eat a chip for that Odell pick?
We have to eat at least one chip per round now. Like, okay. You made it through. We're not going to do 5 and then 6 and 7. You made it through the first 4 rounds. You're a champ. Everyone clap for Pete. He did it. But yeah, now we can draft, like, I guess if you want to call them good players, but I feel like we had a pretty solid start. Oh, there is someone in the chat that said this is the worst team ever.
The worst team ever? Agree to disagree.
I mean, I've seen some randomizer drafts.
Blair, I want to say something to you in the chat. You have teased a food challenge for literally like 3 months. In the time that you've done promised and overpromised, I've done like 4 food challenges. Blair, step up your game.
So I watched the randomizer. I know what happens on that show. I have not had a chance to watch every day of 12 Days of Best Ball. But have you done any challenges on those episodes, or have they just been like a normal, straight-up underdog
They've
draft?
been normal, straight drafts. I'm about to eat my 6-round chip.
All right, I'll join you in that.
Oh, that was a big chip, too. All right, who do you want to take here, Sal? You want a running back?
Can we go with Mike Davis?
God, I hate Mike Davis. You're really going to do that to me on this stream? Why? Might as well. I'm in pain. I'm in pain in every direction. Why not add Mike Davis to this team?
It could have been worse. I could have said Josh Jacobs.
Oh.
So, Pete, I want you to picture the amount of pain you're in right now and multiply that by 1 million. And that's what the Paqui 1 chip challenge feels like.
So have you done the Paqui 1 chip?
I did it one time in my entire life. The chip literally comes in a box. It's in the shape of a coffin. And it's like about this big. And I decided, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take a bite. I tried to like psych myself and hype myself into it. All I did, Pete, I took the top of the chip, like right here, the tiniest little piece of it. And I went like this. I was dead. I was done for. And then on top of that, I rubbed my eye mistakenly, and I went blind for a week. Like tears coming out of my eyes.
I did the equivalent I did to that is I did one of those float tanks a year or so ago before quarantine hit. And it's the same effect with when you touch your I can't talk. When you touch your eyes with your fingers in that water and it really stings. But that's the least of my worries right now.
I have to agree with Mongo in the chat who said that you're not even listening at this point. You're like in some heat spice induced level of your own world right now.
I tried to tell you all of my senses are greatly diminished right now.
So if I made this offer to you right now, Pete, and I said, Peter, my friend, you don't have to eat another one of these chips for the rest of the stream. I'll let you pick anybody you want for the rest of the draft in exchange for me coming on the randomizer. Would you say yes?
I literally can't write a check. I can't cash. I have one more show and I have a guest booked for the last randomizer show. Sal, I don't have time. That is so cruel to try to hold me over the barrel like that to add another stream. I'm streaming around the clock. Who the fuck are we taking right now?
Let's go with Gus Edwards.
I need to go spit again.
For everybody out there watching the stream right now, how long, like seriously, did you think Pete would last eating spicy chips? I thought he would have been done after round 3. This is true, Mong. But that honestly was my goal coming into this draft because I knew I would never get to be on the actual randomizer A show, so I was able to like game theory my way to making my own randomizer show.
Sal, yeah, why? How are you so fine?
Because these aren't that hot.
Did you say these aren't that hot?
Yes.
Sal, I have a headache and I'm nauseous. I had to blow my nose. I had to spit.
Okay. I'll throw another challenge out at you. What round are we in? Round 8, round 9?
Yeah, I have to do a draft with Eric in an hour.
Eric, I think you're going to be doing that draft with me. I'm sorry. Okay, how about this?
Make another offer. I want to hear these offers. You could probably get me to do about anything right now.
I'll let you stop eating chips for the rest of the draft if on every round I'm able to eat the amount of chips that we're on the clock and I get to pick whoever I want.
Deal. Snap accept. Just absolute smash deal for me. Guys, I'm so sick. I know that milk is better. I'm not drinking an entire gallon of milk, okay? And I need to drink in volume right now. So just all you milk truthers out there, just go do your own chip challenge and chug milk.
So you accepted the challenge, but now everybody in the stream is turning against you. They're trying to tell you not to quit. Are you going to quit on your people, Peter?
You're the one that made me this offer that I couldn't refuse.
Well, you could have refused it. You could have said no. This is, again, another lesson learned. This is twice you could have said no.
I'm going to continue to eat a chip around with you in solidarity.
Okay, perfect. Let's do it.
This is the actual thing. I can't be wasting these empty calories. I mean, the chips were already pushing it. Breaking an intermittent fast with ghost chips is just an absolute disaster. Cooter, stop it, Cooter.
Do you do intermittent fasting every day? This I don't know about you.
Not when I'm getting these. It's not feeling good on an empty stomach right now. I'm telling you that much. I wash my hands. Those of you worried about me touching.
Pete, there's so many things you should have told me that I would have been considerate. I would have been kind. And I would have said, we don't have to do this, Peter.
No.
We can just come on here and have a normal draft.
No, Sal, I can read the DMs. You said the promo. And I said, if we do that, or you made the pitch, and I said, if we do that, I'm going to make it to like 4 rounds tops. And you said, what's the fun in that, man? Go all in with the spice. You didn't give me an out, Sal.
All right, yeah, this is true. I was trying to.
I think I owe a chip. I think I owe a chip. Oh, I pulled out the biggest chip in the bag. This is 2 chips. We're on the clock. I think we're about to time out.
I think at this point, no one cares who we're picking.
Who do you want?
I would like Elijah Moore.
I like it. Elijah Moore chips, please. Look at this structural drafting. 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. This is the Moses draft.
So it's a shout out to our buddy.
The Noah draft. Sorry, I mixed up my biblical references there.
A shout out to our buddy Ben Gretsch, Mr. Structural Drafting. I think he'd be very proud of this.
I think he would be proud of it too. That's right, Johnny. If anything, I need a new member today.
Yeah.
I need that $4.99 a month that YouTube takes $2 a month from. I need that $3 a month. Thank you, Johnny. It's the only consolation prize to what I'm doing right now.
So you would not have had this new member if it wasn't for this stream today.
I know. I earned it. Also, someone buy a randomizer box so I can get this godforsaken extra pack of Paqui chips out.
Are you sure you don't want to do another one of these drafts with a different guest?
Yeah, right. You know what? It's to kind of try to slander my character and to think that I would try to cheat this system.
I mean, I guess at the end of this day, this draft is kind of EV for you because you spent what, $5 on these chips, and then you made $5 from Johnny.
I spent more than that, Sal, because I had to do the Amazon fresh shipping, and then that shipping was $4.99. I probably could have driven to a store, but I was so lazy.
I lucked out at the Real Canadian Superstore in Canada. It was 2 for $5 this week.
We're on the clock again, and I owe another chip. This one I'm doing a little chip. A little baby chip because I'm a little baby.
I say we go all in right now on AJ Dillon.
Okay. I think he's gone. Oh, no, he's not. My bad. He's here. Finally, Ricky offering a good suggestion.
What did he suggest?
He wants me to be drinking Modelo's instead of water. That's actually a good suggestion. Here's the thing. I have a stream after this. I'm going to the gym at 5:30.
You're not going to the gym after this.
Yes, I'm not going to the gym after this. I'm going to the gym at 5:30. And then I have a stream at 8:30 with Silva, and then the ship chasing draft tonight with Matic. So I have a long day ahead. I can't be also getting hammered in the middle of the day. I'm so sick. I'm so sick of these milk and mayonnaise bros. You guys are worse than bi-week Twitter. I'm so sick of you. Just stop. Just stop.
I will say, looking back on our DM conversation about how this all played out, the best decision you made was not doing this at 11 in the morning.
I'm about to do the giveaway. I'm doing the hat giveaway. I got to get this over with.
Can we give out 2 hats because I'm on the show?
I don't have 2 hats.
What do you have? You don't have randomizer invites. You don't have 2 hats.
Sal, you're trying to first you come in here, you put me in pain, and then you're trying to bleed me for everything I have. Oh my god.
See, Eric's got the idea. 2 hats, 1 Sal.
2 hats, 1 Sal.
Can I pay you for a hat and we give it away?
No, Sal. All right, you bullied me into it. We'll give 2 hats away. The odds are good today too because only 25 people filled out the form. So the odds are good. All right, we're doing 2 hats.
2 hats, people. This is the show of the people.
Share Chrome tab. All right, here we go. Let me first make sure no one put their name in twice. I forgot to check. All right.
Any day would be the day. It would be this one.
Okay, here we go. How many shuffles, Sal?
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. This is for hat number 1. Good luck to all of you except the mayonnaise and milk bros. Laxatives Murray or Stephen Rooney? All right, Stephen Rooney, congratulations.
Go, Steve.
Josh, that's what we call a push.
Josh, this isn't even the 1 chip challenge. It's
We're on the
spicy.
clock. We're on the clock. I can't share the screen in time. Who do you want to take, Sal? Say a player.
Is Jamal Williams still available?
Probably. He's on the team.
All right, how about Marquise Callaway?
Well, no. I mean, I already just drafted Jamal.
Oh, I see. Okay. All
right. We're gonna do another hat. Stephen Rooney. Let me bold your name so I don't forget. How many shuffles?
Let's do 4 again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Mike or Tyler? Who's it going to be? It's going to be right on the fringe. Mike Murphy.
Go, Mike.
Congratulations, Mike. You wouldn't have won a hat today, but Sal bullied me into it.
So for Mike Murphy and Stephen Rooney, if you find me on Twitter at SalPal2, tweet at me that you won the hats today, and I'll send you a free 2QB Superflex draft guide.
Holy cow. Sal, juice in the pot. You're like I was going to say fantasies, Santa Claus, and I almost said Fanta Claus, which actually is kind of a
Makes sense.
good term.
Yeah, it works.
I'm going to die.
So, Pete, legit, if I said to you right now, how many more chips can you do between now and the end of the stream, what would your answer be?
I mean, like, I could get by with one. I think I could make one chip a round. That's definitely the cap, though. Oh my goodness, man! Well, okay. I need a chip for this pick. Who are we taking?
Let's see. Let's go back to receiver. Amon St. Brown.
Amon St. Brown. What's your take on himself?
Like last man standing in Detroit?
All right, that's a good take. I like that take.
There's a lot of smarter people than me that were really into him this offseason, so I just joined the hype train. But if you're Jared Goff, are you going to throw to Amon-Ra St. Brown, or are you going to throw to Khalif Raymond? Oh, do you want to hear a fun fact?
Sure.
Can I tell the audience? Because you probably aren't going to listen to anything.
Oh, no, yeah. Hey, just talk to them.
All right.
Hang on. Actually, Sal, I'm going to just...
Here. All right. So when I was doing my research, because literally we're going to draft backup players every single round, and when I was looking for tight ends, I went to go see the Detroit Lions backup tight end, and their depth chart had only TJ Hawkinson listed. So I went to the official Detroit Lions team page. I clicked on depth chart, and it said the Lions don't have a backup tight end, and that their official website said the page you're trying to reach cannot be found. Imagine being an NFL team in 2021 and your depth chart page does not work. Like, I just don't understand how that can happen, Pete.
Sounds brutal, Sal. I
like as brutal as your face right now.
I like your Hold Steady poster, Sal.
Best concert I ever went to. The Hold Steady, my favorite band, played at First Avenue, which is probably the coolest venue in the world in Minneapolis, because it was the venue owned by Prince.
Boys and Girls in America is still one of the best albums ever. Do you have a different favorite Hold Steady album?
That's my favorite album. My favorite song is Hood Rat Friend, because it was the first one I listened to. I fell in love with.
Yeah. Great band. I love their sound is very nostalgic for me too. Like takes me right back to college, like 2005, 2006 era.
I remember when I first started listening to them, because I'm the type of person, when I find something that like I love, I want to share it with everybody. I want to tell all my friends, like, you have to listen to Hold Steady. I had everybody come over. I played their first album. And like, back then, Craig Finn just sounded like a guy who yelled over instruments. He wasn't really a singer. And everyone's like, this guy sucks. All he's doing is yelling the whole time. Fast forward like 3 years later, and everyone's like, this is like the best band I've ever listened to.
Johnny, you just like absolutely need to relax, bud. The link was literally posted. All you had to do is scroll up. You're catching me at a really bad time, but I do not give a shit if you unsubscribe, buddy. So just do what you need to do. The giveaway was easily stated. The link was posted. You can go cry like me into a pillow. I'm normally not that mean, but you really caught me at a bad time right now, buddy.
I saw the link posted in the chat.
The link was posted as it is every single stream. It's very clear.
Johnny, if you play in Superflex leagues, find me on Twitter at SalPal2. I will also give you a free draft guide. I'd give away other stuff, but I literally don't have anything to give away.
Oh. No, dude, I am working with local grocery stores, and I've told them not to use that promo code.
But you can use promo code Sal. That's fine.
Use promo code Sal everywhere.
What does that get people off over at Fantasy Life newsletter?
Fantasy Life newsletter. I think only Cooter Doodle. Matthew never even gave me a RotoPass promo code. I think Cooter has one though.
Cooter, start up a promo code Sal and make sure it gives away something cool.
All right, so I think I might just be getting a little cocky right now, Sal, but I feel like I'm building up just slight immunity to the ghost pepper.
So can you do more than one chip per round?
All right, let's go 2 chips. I'm getting cocky.
All right.
It's a big one.
You're going to regret this decision.
Oh my God. Use promo code Cooter. Get RotoPass. You get subscribed to RotoViz, the best site on the internet.
So what I don't even know what round we're on.
I don't either, Sal. 12.
Round. We're in 13 now. Come on, Pete.
Johnny, you eat 20 ghost pepper chips on stream and try to host and tell me if you might get a little serious when someone complains because they weren't able to scroll back and click a link.
So I saw Underdog's tweet the other day where they said they take like colluding and like bad teams very seriously. If we had entered this in like the Puppy 3, would you have been fired from Underdog? Would you have lost your influencer badge?
If we put this team into one of the big tournaments?
Yeah.
Well, they just did a quality assurance sweep through all of the tournaments to find teams that they suspected collusion of, and then they just refunded and nuked those drafts if they found really weird stuff. So I'm guessing our draft would have triggered their collusion thing, and then they might have had to have a tough conversation with me. Who are we taking, Sal?
All right. Can you go to receiver? Scroll down for a bit. All right. Donovan Peoples-Jones.
I like Donovan Peoples-Jones. We call him DPJ in the industry.
Has that become a standard term? Because I only heard that like 2 days ago for the first time.
DPJ?
Yeah.
I'm trying to make it a standard term. I think when I write the newsletter, the second time I mention him, I always call him DPJ because basically the first time I'll spell out the name, I'll spell out Christian McCaffrey, make sure I spelled it right. And then the second time I'll write just CMAC because I get lazy. Also, I need to do a big newsletter shout out. Obviously, we shouted out Cooter Doodle, who's running the Fantasy Life Twitter account, and she sends me funny tweets to put in the newsletter. But my guy, Jonathan, you guys know him from the chat, from the Discord, RKFD. He's signed on. This is really hard to do shout outs when I'm in pain. He has been proofreading the newsletter for me after I write it in the mornings. And it's been really nice, Sal, to have an extra set of eyes on it. So
that's nice of him.
Thank you to Jonathan for helping me out, making sure I don't misspell things.
Good job, Jonathan. I mean, I would have done that if you asked me to.
I know I don't want to, Sal, you are a very good writer and editor. You would have been great for the job as well.
No, but then we would be denying the people Peter Overzet's writing on a daily basis now, every day.
Oh my God. I got cocky, and then those 2 chips humbled me again.
Can I ask for a request?
Yes.
I know I've asked for a lot today. But
Sal,
can you recap this draft in tomorrow's newsletter?
I might be able to. I might.
So we're on what, round 14 now? How about since you like to say I'm a nice guy, Pete? How about you make the next pick?
All right, let's make a sharp GTO pick here. Let's make the best. I'm gonna do one more chip. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling fucking good. Okay. Okay, I'm feeling good. So, if I was really trying to dig ourselves out of this hole, we're riding with this quarterback room. We might even just ride with this at tight end. We are done at running backs. We're good. We're going with the modified, 0 RB build here. We're going to go with a wide receiver. Do we have any good? You know what? We're going to go with Quez Watkins.
Okay.
Quez Watkins has been balling out. Travis Fulgham released. How we feel about Quez?
That's exactly who I was going to say we should pick next.
It was who you're going to suggest?
Yeah, I have him on my list right here. Quez Watkins.
Whew. That's right.
See?
That's right, Mongo. We're rallying. We're getting cocky,
We're
baby.
doing it.
We're getting cocky.
Right.
One chip.
So that means we just made pick
2 chip.
14. So we have 4 picks left, right?
Hang on, Sal. I'm doing something.
What are you
3 chips.
doing? Oh boy.
I'm getting cocky, Sal. 4 chips. Who doubted me? Who doubted me?
I'm trying to catch up. You did 4. I'm going to do 5. I'm on 3 right now.
I need everyone on their feet. We just lifted up the standing desk. Whew. Your picks are on fire. Kings of Leon sang that one, Sal.
Good band.
I think I've built up an immunity to the chips. I think I've conquered them.
Okay.
Whew.
So I just did 5. You have to beat me now.
Oh my God. Thank you, Cooter.
You just sang and you didn't have a singing prompt.
No singing prompt. See, Sal, I told you you'd get the randomizer experience. All right, maybe we got a little too overzealous there.
Well, I didn't. I've been okay this whole time.
Thank you. Thank you for the money. I look forward to you getting angry that you didn't win a hat in about 5 minutes.
Can we get Lauren on the stream right now to do a chip with us? We'll see him do that.
Sal, my wife is working. She's the only thing that keeps this house together and upright. Why I dick around on the internet all day. Woo!
Pete,
oh my God.
I'm going to put you on the spot here. This is the
we're
show
on the
for
clock. We got to get more receivers. Sammy Watkins was back at practice. Bateman and Miles Boykin are on pup. Smash pick. Go ahead.
All right. Pete, remember, this is the show for the people. If you are for the people, you will say yes to this challenge I'm about to throw down.
My head's starting to hurt again.
If you can eat 44 of these chips, I will give away a 4-for-4 subscription valued at $180.
Fuck right off. No. Never.
Is that the first time you've ever said the F word on this show?
No, I've said it like 4 fucking times this stream. I'm losing it.
Hey, look at me, guys. I'm Pete. I'm gonna eat 4 chips. I'm feeling it.
Oh my God.
Look at you.
My head is tingling. It's not even the spice. It's my head is tingling. I feel lightheaded and tingly.
You know, it's serious when you put the hat on backwards. Oh, what were you thinking, Peter?
I got cocky.
But why? But why? This whole time you can barely do 1.
4 chips, 4 fucks. Everyone knows the rules. Whew. Eric, I legitimately feel high right now. I legitimately feel high. This is a sensation that I didn't know you could get from eating chips. Woo!
Do you want to do one of these drafts every week?
That's Sal, you can politely fuck right off.
That's how you say no thank you in Canada, folks.
Oh my goodness. Sal, how many chips have you eaten?
I've almost gone through the whole bag. I'm right there with you. Oh, man, if anybody wants to donate money to my PayPal account, I will accept. Everything keeps going to your account.
Sal, you know how when if you get really get up really fast when you're sitting down, you know, and you get lightheaded?
Yeah.
That's how I feel right now, but it's ghost pepper chip induced.
How are you going to go to the gym after this?
I'm not going to the gym after this, Sal. I'm doing a draft.
How are you going to go to the gym after you do this next draft?
The thing is, too, is I'm not just going to the gym. I'm signed up for, it's like a CrossFit-esque class where they're like high intensity interval training. Like I can't just go do a Davis Maddock. I got to make a pick. I got to save this team. We need more wide receivers.
What do you mean you have to save this team? This is like the best team ever.
I thought I took, oh no.
No,
Quintus Cephas. I don't know. I just took Quintus Cephas. I didn't even want to.
We already have a Detroit Lions receiver. There's only one in existence in the whole world. We don't need two of them.
I will take the selfie from the gym. I am going to the gym. I have made a pact with myself. I don't care how busy I get. I don't care how little sleep I'm getting. I don't care how many ghost pepper chips. I am going to the gym. It is non-negotiable, and I will get through it for the haters.
Pete, can you put Eric's comment on the screen that says, I need those chips?
Who said that?
Eric, our good buddy Eric.
I don't see the chat.
All right, Eric, DM me your address. I will send you a bag of chips.
Don't do it. It's a trap. Sal will send you a very kind gift once a month. The Sal gift box of the month. Don't give him your address.
I'm still waiting for my flowers to show up.
I know. I owe you flowers. God damn it.
All right. I would like to make the next two picks. There's two players I really want on this team.
Oh my goodness. Who do you want, Sal?
Okay. I'm
not done yet. I am not done. Every time I think I'm out, I'm fucking back, baby.
I would like Paqui Sargent from Tennessee.
Who?
That's exactly what I said this morning.
Who? No, I literally, who did you say?
Paqui Sargent.
Aye, Captain. How do you even spell Sergeant? Wow.
S-A-R.
Welcome to the squad.
Do you know that he led the preseason in carries?
I didn't. I wanted to be a preseason thought leader, but I dropped the ball. Sal, I was doing a stream the other day, and I said I was looking forward to playing preseason DFS over Labor Day weekend, and the chat had to remind me that preseason was done. That's where I'm at right now.
I mean, you could just go play CFL with Denny. It's the same thing.
Poor Denny.
Let me know when we're on the clock, and I'll throw out the last player.
I just did the back of the throat thing.
Oh, God, Peter. What happened to Fort Chip Confidence Peter that we had like 5 minutes ago on this stream?
We're touch and go, man. It's we're taking life second by second. There's ups, there's downs. I imagine what it's like to be a parent, where the joys are immensely high and the lows are very low. I imagine I now know what it's like to have a kid doing this stream.
So you know how you always make like those super cool, awesome clips of every one of your shows?
Sal, I need you to make the highlight clip.
I was going to say the highlight clip should just be the camera zoomed in on your face for 50 minutes.
I'm muting my mic while I blow my nose. Some things, there has to be some respect.
All right. So, Eric, you sent me your address. All right, I have it. I'm going to send you a bag of chips today to Canada. So it'll probably take 5 to 6 weeks to get there, but be ready.
Oh, my God. Well, you want to see the text I just got from my wife?
Is she watching the stream by any chance?
She says, I can't read that. It says, the sounds coming from downstairs. You will need to keep your flaming anus away from me. Thanks, babe.
Please just ask her to come down and eat a chip with us. Just one chip. Or take the camera to her. Just like this very nice gentleman from Canada will like to see you eat a hot chip on the stream.
Oh my god.
Tell her that I think those chocolates she made on Instagram were amazing. They look delicious.
She's very talented. She's the most talented person in this household, and she's also smart and doesn't do dumb things like this for attention.
I think right now we should call out Dude Wipes. They said we're gonna need them, yet they're not in this chat right now, are they? Where are you, Dude Stream? No, Dude Wipes, right? Yeah, where are they?
What's
Are we on the clock? Okay, Troy Fumagalli.
Troy Fumagalli. This was our guy.
That was our guy from the turnover. He was still in the league as of 2 weeks ago.
Cooter, I don't thank you for the money, but not like this. I would prefer not to have that quote memorialized.
Oh. Tyler said that his last pick is for us.
All right.
Tyler Strong. All right.
It's
gotta be a good one, Tyler.
I invited Lauren and she said, I politely decline. I'm really busy. She doesn't want any of our bullshit.
All right.
We did it, Sal.
This might be the most. We have to see who Tyler picks, though.
You're right.
For anybody out there watching the stream and that enjoyed this stream immensely, donate $4.44 to Pete's Fund. I'm not going to give anything to anybody, but just do it.
Do not give me any more money. I just want to move past this. I don't want any reminders. I need to move on.
So today was day 11 of 12 days of best ball, right?
Correct. Tomorrow.
How are you going to top this tomorrow?
I'm having Nick Ercolano on the stream tomorrow. I don't believe we are going to be eating chips or doing anything too crazy, but we can't. This is a tough act to follow, Sal.
This should have been day 12.
Ricky,
Tyler, if you make a good pick, I will eat a chip in your honor.
Sal,
I will eat a chip in your honor.
How many? I'll roast one of these teams. Sal, how many chips do you think you've eaten today?
Like 30, 40?
Good God, Sal. And
I count how many are in the bag.
I think I got to. Someone needs to go back and count. I feel like I'm at like 17 or 18. I feel like that's about the right.
We need someone very talented at editing to go back and do a chip counter.
Yeah, I am worried that Nick's going to everyone's trying to make me draft Mike Davis. Sal makes me draft Mike Davis. Nick makes me draft Mike Davis. Leone and Josh Norris trying to make me make Mike Davis. Look, I'm going to just say one thing to everyone right now about Mike Davis. I'm legitimately not a victory lap guy on Twitter. I will be taking a victory lap when Mike Davis does not finish as a top 24 running back this year. I'm gonna put on my running shoes and I'm gonna take a long victory lap when that happens. Okay.
So Pete, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So like I told you before, I rank like over 200 backup players. Who do you think I had at wide receiver number 1?
Your backup player at wide receiver, I can't.
Wide receiver.
Who do I think your number 1 backup player was?
At wide receiver.
At wide receiver. And so when you say backup, does this mean like a wide receiver 4?
I limit it to like wide receiver 4 or 5. Because if I went like wide receiver 6 or 7, we would have drafted like nobody.
Right. So you're saying wide receiver 5?
Around like 4 or 5 on this team, yeah.
Okay. And wait, we didn't draft him, right?
We did not draft him.
We didn't draft him.
I don't think he went in this draft either.
Okay.
I wasn't paying attention. I can't say for sure.
Little Jordan Humphrey.
No, but that is a good guess. He was actually my wide receiver 6.
Ooh, okay.
It was Andy Isabella.
Oh, okay. There you go. Rest in peace, Andy Isabella. What could have been. All right, let's sauce one team here, and then I need like 20 minutes to recover before this Bime Force stream. Whose team do we want to sauce, Sal?
Let's go with let me do this here. Stadium 18.
Stadium 18 here took
I will say for the reference, I don't know what it means to sauce someone's team.
Sauce someone's team means
are we gonna roast it?
This is what it actually means. People want you the spirit of saucing is to rip their team to pieces and point out how many mistakes they made, basically to the point of humiliation to where they don't ever want to draft a team again. What they're actually doing is they're requesting you to compliment their team because it's a really good team. That's the subtext. But the letter of the law is we need to say how awful it is. Stadium 18, Tyreek Hill, Jonathan Taylor, Amari Cooper, Mike Evans, Deebo Samuel, Devonta Smith, who's 123 pounds soaking wet, Javonte Williams. I don't know if you heard, but Melvin Gordon's probably going to make the team. Jacoby Myers in the 8th. I mean, like, let's just chill the hell out. Mac Jones is fine, but he's not Joe Montana. Robert Tonyan. I mean, yeah, good luck with that. Aaron Rodgers. Oh, cute. I got a stack. I can go tell my friends I got a stack. Sony Michel. Oh, always fun to pay the rising steam price on fantasy's new darling. KJ Hamler. Oh, great. In the 12th round. Yeah, KJ Hamler was a lot more fun in the 18th round where everyone else got him. Gerald Everett, not sure if you heard, but he's now splitting snaps with Will Dissly in the preseason. Have fun with that timeshare, bud. Ramondre Stevenson in the 14th, way to just get absolutely hoodwinked by preseason bullshit. Belichick will never play a running back. He's going to ride the pine all year. We'll probably see that guy J.J. Taylor before him. Allen Lazard, literally a wasted pick. They drafted Amari Rodgers to take over his job. Why would you do that? Zach Wilson looks like he's 14. His mom is just an insane lunatic, and that can't bode well for his prospects. Ty Johnson, just stop listening to Kerrane. It was just one of those bad takes. Michael Carter will take over the backfield by week 8. Denzel Mims, seriously, what are we doing? Denzel Mims is just a meme right now for Gretsch to rap a few bars.
I was going to say keep scrolling until we see a good player on his team, but we made it to the end of the draft.
Did you like the sauce? Is that what sauce we wanted? Sal, I had a lot of fun with you today, and I had a lot of pain.
I'll be watching tonight. Hopefully my raffle ticket number gets called. I'll get to be on the randomizer. We'll do this again.
Sal,
you're not even gonna enter me in the randomizer draft tonight, are you?
Sal, you are more than welcome to join the draft with Silva. I just got the little back of the throat thing again. Every time I think I'm out, the Paqui chips pull me right back in. I literally can't even think right now. Sal, will you please plug your own stuff?
Find me on Twitter at SalPal2.
SalPal2. As I pull it together, we
have to eat one chip before we end this, though. Before we sign off officially.
All right, one chip for the road for my pal Sal. Sal, I love always getting to hang out with you. Thank you for being the nicest dude, even when you come up with awful ideas. We will be back tomorrow for the final 12 days of best ball stream. Your last chance to get a hat. Cheers for Sal. Check him out on Twitter. I'll see you guys over on Buying for a Stream here in a few seconds.